Since the beginning of mankind, people thought the earth was flat. A giant disc on people thought the earth beneath a firmament dome. The earth was the center of the universe. 500 years ago, science told us we live on a globe. A spinning ball shot into infinite space. They want us to believe that we are nothing but random stardust. Meaningless. But they're wrong. They lie. Wake up. The earth is flat. The earth is flat. Space is a hoax. We never landed on the moon. Do you believe we're living on a rotating ball flying through space at thousands of miles per hour? Where is the curvature? Where? Per hour. Where is the curvature? 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 Where? They control our minds. They control our thoughts. They control everything. Think twice. Think again. Wake up. Wake up. Again. Wake. Think again. Think again. Twice. Think again. Think 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 twice. Think again. Wake up. The earth is flat. Since the beginning of mankind, people thought the earth was flat. A giant disc underneath a firmament dome. The earth was the center of the universe. 500 years ago, science told us we live on a globe. A spinning ball shot into infinite space. They want us to believe that we are nothing but random stardust. Meaningless. But they're wrong. They lie. Wake up. The earth is flat. The earth is flat. Space is a hoax. We never landed on the moon. Do you believe we're living on a rotating ball flying through space at thousands of miles per hour? Where is the curvature? Where? Per hour. Where is the curvature? Where? control our minds. They control our thoughts. They control everything. Think twice. Think again. Everything. Think twice. Think again. Think twice. Think again. Think twice. Think again. Wake up. The earth is flat.
All right, guys, was that good enough intro for you? If not, sorry, that's all you're going to get. All right, guys, thanks for joining. We are going to look at just a few things that I've done over the years. There's been a few things. I may have to stream every day for the next week in order to combat all of those and show you all those things, but I'm just reviewing my YouTube channel, kind of going all the way back again. 2 years ago, I deleted like 600 videos off of my channel. I will say that one more time. I have deleted over 600 videos off my channel. I have approximately 15 to 20 SD cards full of my own content. I like to do the work. I like to go out there and record the stars, the moon, the sun, things in the distance, doing laser experiments. I have recorded a laser experiment live on my YouTube channel, 22 miles. I can show you, man, see, I got to use up my hours. I've got to try to use up my hours as much as possible so I can just keep going. You're allowed 20 hours on the basic plan on, well, I'm not even on a plan, on basic StreamYard, but they don't cut you off right at 20 hours as you're streaming. So if you're at 19 hours and you go to 25 hours, you're good to go. They're not going to cut you off. But next time you go live, you're not going to be able to go live with StreamYard because you're obviously over the limit. So I don't know what my maximum is right now, but we will do what we can today. I'm in no rush. We will kind of go through things from the beginning if it's possible, if I can remember all of the things I've done. Like I said, I have deleted like over 600 videos off my channel due to the YouTube rules and regulations changing back then. We've got Flip Flap. Good to see you there. And yes, we are going to change things around here. I don't give a flying patoot what anybody does. I'm going to do what I do, and you're going to do what you do. The thing is, what I'm going to do in the fall is go to the States. I'm going to go visit whoever the hell I need to go visit, and we're going to do some street activism. We are not going to sit and drink coffee all day. I don't drink coffee. I drink tea. I find coffee very disgusting. That's my personal preference. And so, yeah, there was some, I don't even know where my flat earth activism is from Vancouver. Somewhere I must have said something within those live streams that I had to delete because I didn't want to take a chance at losing my channel. So that's kind of crappy. Maybe I can find them somewhere else. I didn't really try looking for them that hard because I was whatever. Anyways, we got Shaylin. Good to see you there. I do have another street activism video that I would like to show you guys. As we're watching it, I'm going to try to search through my YouTube channel on my phone pick out certain videos that we could review or even go over. I've been doing this from the beginning. I knew about flat Earth when it basically came into the minds of people. I took the time in the beginning to review flat Earth. It took me just a few days, if not a week, to wake up to this. I can't remember, so don't go by what I'm saying right now, but it was like a light switch. Okay. I had to watch. I was disagreeing with it at first. I'm just like, whatever, blah, blah, blah. And so I started to do the research. I was on a third floor apartment complex, and I was my apartment balcony at the time was not obstructed by the trees at that time. So I could see the horizon, at least most of it. And so I started viewing, obviously, outside and looking left to right, north to south, and or if you want to call it up and down, go ahead. But that's not up and down. So I said to myself, what am I looking at here? Okay. And so I decided after a while, I'm like, I don't know, maybe it could be flat. So after a while, I ran into those P900 videos at the time because that was the only thing that was out at that time. Everybody was excited about the P900. I was excited about it. I was recording the stars with it. At least I thought I was recording stars. I was recording stars, but it was very, very shitty quality. Very shitty quality. So after that, I ended up bumping into more people over the internet. I did some major research. I watched flat Earth content most of the day. Okay, so, and after a while, I started saying, I need to do a YouTube channel. But in order to do a YouTube channel, I needed to know the facts. I needed to know the content. I needed to know where I was going with this. Because obviously the public is going to need to be informed of the correct information. So I watched and watched and watched. I don't know if it was 4 months, 6 months, 8 months, whatever it was. After a while, I decided to do a YouTube channel. And so at that point, I started going out in public, just going to the parks, kind of giving myself a chance to even think for myself, ask myself questions. What am I looking at in relation to what we've been told? And so I started doing more and more videos, bumping into more people. I started doing just signs in the park, and I didn't hold up for anything. I just went out there. Okay. I basically have no life. I obviously I'm not special like a lot of people who have jobs. I worship you guys who have jobs. You're absolutely the best of everybody that can ever be. Everybody should be jealous of people who have jobs and work for a living. But moving on. So I do not work. I do not have kids. I was never married. I'm not interested in dating anybody. Just not for me, man. I have dated people in the past, and I just don't feel the need to do that right now. And so that is going way back. Okay, so eventually I was doing some work. I was working at the time. I was driving truck at the time, and I was just kind of catching on to flat Earth. And I went over to another company for garbage disposal. And that's when I had my stuff written on my car. I had stuff written on the back window. I think even possibly on the sides of the windows eventually too. And I was going to work like that, stating that the earth was flat. Okay, so I was working and telling people that the earth is flat. Just to let you know. I was not afraid of being fired. I was not afraid because how could they fire me? because you can claim it as a religious belief. I'm sorry, they cannot fire you due to that. They just can't. A lot of people are afraid in life of their own shadows, of doing things. I understand that there's a lot of people that can't do things. I get it. But there are people that can and just won't. I get it. Maybe their ego's not working. Maybe they're afraid of being slashed every freaking day of their lives, whether it's on the phone or at home or in person. And so I've been dealing with that since the beginning. But moving on, I started doing some more recordings with the silly camera, the P900. I was very excited about that camera. I went on to McToon's live stream once, showing him that this is what stars look like when they're not even actual real stars. And I want to thank the Globies, and I will continue on thanking the Globies, because they make me think, and it's their mistake for notifying me that those pictures are blurry or out of focus. Good job, Globies. Now I can record the firmament. Thank you. So if you have any other suggestions on how to supposedly fix what I'm doing wrong, supposedly now, go right ahead. It just makes me think even more and destroying your pathetic little lies. So as time went on, I started meeting more and more people. I have driven to one of the first people I met was, I think, in Alberta. The first time we talked over the phone was probably 2 hours, I think we talked on the phone. And this is the way we are when we meet people. We're excited. We got a whole pile of stuff to talk about. And so I ended up going to his place in Alberta and visiting him, going to the swimming pool, because it's nice to go where there's flat and level water, which is basically everywhere. So we had some conversations in the hot tub with the other folks that were in the hot tub. And this was back years ago. And so I drove there, and he showed me his those high power crossbow deal things. And thankfully I was being monitored by him, because since high school I have not used one of those. It wasn't even the bow. He had one of those ones you had to step on and lock it in position. And so I shot it a few times at the target. He had a place out in the trees, out in the sticks. And he was kind of noticing something different, but he didn't say to stop or something. I was holding the gun, or whatever you want to call it, that the arrow was locked into position with, and my left hand was positioned in an odd way. And so when I flipped the trigger, the arrow slides right off the thing, and the bow itself, which is under major tension, clips the side of my I think my thumb right about here on the hand. And I have never felt so much pain in my freaking entire life. Thankfully, there was still snow around. I immediately spun around and jammed my fist right into that snow. I don't care if I was shot in the hand. I don't think it would have hurt as much. And so at that point, I had a big welt, or it wasn't even a big welt. It was just red. But the amount of pain I went through was just instant pain right in this area. Oh, man, that was just insane. I may even have a picture of it somewhere on my computer somewhere, but I could show you someday, whether it's tomorrow or 6 months from now. But anyways, we've got I Stand with Mikey Smith. Anyways, we've got Mad About a Shape. It is, where have you been, Mad About a Shape? He's obviously busy painting up the world. I hope you have time to call me over the weekend if possible. I got to go see my lawyer. I know you may not have any answers to those papers that I sent you, but if you know anything, please let me know. If not, I've got Roger Ledwell. He knows of Sovereign Soul's son, who supposedly knows law stuff, and hopefully we can talk before I go to my lawyer, because I neglected to read the information as I was filling out my papers. I had no idea that I was supposed to do this affidavit first. So I am getting that done, hopefully on Friday, if not next weekend. And I will be filming, I will be recording the meeting with my lawyer. And then when I go to the town office the following Monday or Tuesday, I will be filming that live for them to sign and date and confirm that everything's right and blah, 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 whatever they need to do their part. I can't remember the term of what that person is at this moment. And as I'm filming live, we will walk around the corner to the post office to get it couriered out to the Canadian Space Agency. So that will be filmed live. And yes, you do have the right to film in a post office because your public taxes pay for it. Okay, so it is a public building. Whether you think it's government or not, yes, but it is a public government building that we can walk into and record. So that will be filmed live. And we got Easton, good to see you there. And so, of course, and then talking about people that we meet, these fantastic people, Flat Earth Fokker, Mad About a Shape. I have been with these people and I have lived with these people. Not lived with Mac or Flat Earth Fokker, but I have stayed with Mad About a Shape. And I basically dropped everything I had at my apartment, threw 90% of it out in the garbage, and moved to Vancouver for 3 months. And as I was there, I decided to do my street activism in the parks, by the ocean, and in certain parks that the military park police, whatever you want to call them, approached me and wanted me to leave the park. And no, that ain't going to happen. Sorry. Anyways, so that was years ago. And before that, I bumped into Mac, Flat Earth Fokker. I met him in Edmonton for the Flat Earth Conference. I ended up picking him at the airport. We then had left there to go directly to the conference. We did not pay for tickets. We just ended up there. We can go there all we want, but we did not have tickets to go to the supper and sit at a table and blah, blah, blah. So we basically had a good time hanging around with people there, talking with the press and other people that want to interview people, blah, blah, blah. And so we did that for a few days. And then after a while, life went on. And then the Denver conference was on. So Mac flew to Denver and I drove there and I picked him up at the airport there also. And then we went back to the hotel where the conference was, and we did whatever the conference was, the 2 or 3 days or whatever it was. I can't remember, 3 days, 4 days. And so we ended up doing that, hanging out. We ended up going out and filming the huge highway billboard that David Weiss had purchased. I think he said it was $5,000 for the huge, I don't know what it was, 20 by 30 feet, maybe something like that. It was pretty big. And so, yeah, people may have seen that being recorded back in the day, and meeting up with other Canadians in Denver too that were there from Ontario area. And so, yeah. And then I met up with David so and so, I can remember his last name, who runs this Flat Earth 101 site, and I mentioned to him that I would like to do more for Flat Earth. I need to get this information out somehow. So I have a Subaru Outback with the basically a portable roof rack with the arms that swing out and then they collapse and hide in the rails, so I can always use them or put them away without taking the thing off my car. So I was like, I got to put a billboard on my car, man. I have to. And his eyes went boing. And he was like, holy shit, man. You build the billboard and I will print you off the signs, the banners. So I did that. I think it was within a month or two of being home from the Denver conference. And I was in business at that point. And that trip, I think it was only 14 hours. 14 hours is absolutely nothing to go to Denver. I think it was maybe even less than that, 12, 11 maybe. But it's not a big deal. I would drive to the moon if it was possible. But again, the moon ain't far either. It's well, if you're going 100 miles an hour, it would only take you an hour or less to get there. So yeah, after that, ended up coming back, kept going around the city, the province with my billboard, going back and forth to Las Vegas, to Vancouver to meet with Matt About a Shape. And so I ended up going to all over that place with my billboard, downtown to the parks, to the ocean. Lots of people walking by me, talking, taking pictures, asking me questions. Fire department stopped by to check out my stuff. I think there was a few pilots maybe, or the ladies that work on the planes. I've had a couple of those stop by and talk to me about it. And they agree too. And yeah. And so I ended up doing that for a while and then moving back to my home province. I was living in my car for a while, for 6 months. And I kept going with the flat earth stuff, no matter what kind of position I was in my life. And ended up doing more and more experiments as I got home. Purchasing a laser. Actually, I've been through two of them. I had a 3-watt laser, which went kapooey on me because it was a cheap laser. I ended up burning a welt into my hand at one point when it kind of backfired on me through the on-off button, which was kind of weird. And within that split second, I got looked kind of like a wart. It was that quick, guys. Just instantly scarred. I can't even remember which hand it was. If I can even find I'll have to look closely. I don't even know if I still have it, but anyways, I'll look carefully some other day. But yeah, so I ended up doing the laser experiments over the train tracks, 22 miles. And yes, the railroad track system I was on is the longest, straightest railroad track in North America, 140 kilometers straight line, measured level. And I will be doing a laser test on that railroad track in the near future for, I should have phoned, what's his name? That guy could have came. Anyways, whatever. I'm never told the correct information anyways. My day changes it every 3 minutes here, so I don't know whether I'm pooping, shitting, or going to do things. So it'd be nice to have more of a schedule. Anyways, where was I with that? So yeah, I'm going to measure hopefully 100 kilometers at some point. If not, do the whole distance, 140 kilometers. I did not have The binoculars I do at this point, the smaller or bigger ones, I just use my regular cell phone. I didn't even break out the P1000 yet, but I don't think that would work because it's so low quality. I'm trying to pick up a really tiny light in the distance, and I don't think that P1000 is even going to help. So I will need these binoculars, or hopefully get the bigger, more powerful ones soon, or at some point. Clary, good to see you there. Zalinko and everybody else. So moving on with that, I should be going on to, I did laser experiments. I even pointed the laser at the moon a few times. I did get the beam of the light to supposedly maybe touch the moon. It is arced or curved at some point, the laser of that, the beam of that laser. And of course, one time when I did it with my 3-watt laser, we had something eject off the moon or jump off the moon, whether it's plasma or who knows what it is. And recorded multiple things flying in the sky, putting on many thousands of miles with my car. My car currently has 275,000 kilometers on it. It is a 2016. And if it was up to me, I would have 500,000 kilometers on it because I would not stop driving. Okay. But that's what I do and want to do. So at that point, we're at the part of doing more and more experiments, and I just can't stop. I don't want to stop. I just keep continuing on thinking of what else can I do to do experiments to provide proof of a flat earth, which is not hard to do, folks. But the thing is, I like doing this because you want to know something? When you're out, if you ever go out in public and talk to somebody, what are you going to say to them? Oh, well, this and this and that proves that it's flat. Well, this guy did that 5 years ago, and this guy did that measurement, and this guy did that, and this guy did that, maybe this, and he could have done that. What have you done? If you have done the experiments, you have proof and evidence of your own. So now you can take your own experiments and your own experiences, your own content, and throw it back at them. You can say to them, oh, well, I've measured this. Well, I've confirmed this. But, you know, somebody has the same ringtone as me there. Yes, Outbacks last forever. Yes, I have seen some with 500,000 or 600,000 kilometers on them, actually. Yes. I've had a few issues with mine, but whatever, you fix them and keep going. Probably because I have a huge problem maintaining it because I don't have the income for it. So I kind of let things go for a while, and I shouldn't be doing that, but what can you do? They're known for using oil and head gasket problems, but I think the head gasket problems have been in the past. And hey, guess what? Every car has problems, right, guys? I'm just happy I'm not driving an old GMC. Anyways, where am I going with this? Let's get to the live stream. One of my things here, my street activism things. Oh yeah, here it is. It's titled Remembering a Flat Earth Fokker, of course. Isn't that wonderful? So here we go. We're back here at going to McDonald's. What happens? Let's just drive through the exhibition grounds here for a bit. We're going to McDonald's because Mac and I, we basically stopped every time we went out to do street activism in Vancouver. We stopped to get Oreo McFlurries to eat on the way as we went downtown to the clubs. Let's get some attention here. So that's
All right, boys. I'm looking. Just gonna turn on, eh? I ordered this microphone like, when did I order it? I don't know, last summer. Haven't used it until today. So I'm all set. I fixed my cords on the billboard. One cord was destroyed. It's called driving. It's not hard, people.
so yeah, this was bad pause. So this, I had stickers on the back of my window. Before that, I had it written on there with tire sidewall chalk, if you want to call it crayon, whatever. But this said no curve, and before that it said Earth is flat in big, like 8 or 10 inch letters written on my back window. And then at some point I had NASA lies on my side windows here at some point. And no, yeah, I had the chalk after, because this kept wearing off in the rain after a while, like a couple months, but it lasted for a while anyways. And it was neat and tidy and legible. So that's what I went with there.
Look up the firmament. Look up to the sky. There's a firmament. Solid structure above us. NASA uses Photoshop. NASA uses Photoshop, folks. You're not spinning. You can. Hard to live, believe. Maybe we're all being deceived. Everything you say, what I felt.
I want to mute that because I think I get copyrights for that now. I'm not sure, but let's. And people always wonder how I'm driving because I'm always got both hands off the steering wheel. My car is not self-driving. It does have adaptive cruise control and lane assist, but I use my knee in order to steer the steering wheel or hold it in a straight line. So it's not really that hard to do. I've been doing it ever since I've been driving. So I'm, yeah. So there you go.
The guy over. We'll go around the loop. There's a couple of hot shots over there with their hot shot vehicles. One had a Porsche SUV, so I'll bet him the truth that the Earth is flat, and I get his car. The moon is semi-transparent, folks. The moon is transparent, just like your minds. You are not spinning on a ball. Water remains level when at rest. We use water as a leveling tool. All right. One for Mac down the drain. Actually, I'll pull over for a bit here. Stickers on the back instead of saying Earth is flat. I just put no curve because it makes more sense. It makes people think. They generally stay there for a while. So we've got, of course, the license plate.
Yeah, guys, this is my old billboard I had before. We'll show you the
showing many fuel tanks. But whatever. Oh, shit. Parked in the mud. Back up a bit more, I guess. Just switch it around.
Yeah, so this is my old billboard. This is you what does it say? You aren't. I can't remember what that said. There's I can't even remember what that said.
So that's the car. I got these new stickers on the back instead of saying Earth is flat. I just put no curve because it makes more sense. It makes people think. They generally stay there for a while. So we've got, of course, the license plate. Earth is flat. And more stuff on this side.
Yeah, you are not here. This is a cartoon. That's what my old billboard used to look like. And of course, I was always advertising this guy's website. I don't know why I was doing that. I should have been advertising my YouTube channel.
That guy's wearing his mask on his arm.
I got physically attacked on Wednesday evening in the public park just putting out there was chemtrails. Holy cow. Yeah.
Good place for it.
Mad About a Shape needs a guard. Security guard. I'll be his protector.
I gotta make these screens better. We got Zoom, we got Tom. Who else is in there? Do I look retarded or stupid? There you go. That's a Ford Maverick right there for you. Very nice. What are you smoking? He pointed to his belly that was formed from drinking lots of beer.
Let's see, where was it? Oh, right there.
It's flat, there's no curve, man. Yeah, you betcha, man. You can measure that curve, but you can't measure the curvature of the earth. Think about it. That lake is flat and level. What am I? I don't smoke shit, man. No. Are you spinning right now? Are you spinning? Well, we're supposed to be spinning at 1,000 miles an hour. Think about it. He thinks I'm smoking stuff. It's flat, there's no curve, man. Yeah, you betcha, man. You can measure that curve, but you can't measure the curvature of the earth. Think about it. That lake is flat and level. They don't get what round means still. They don't get it.
Conspiracy, man, it hit me.
Not about a shape. You need to get a container of mace, brother.
The lake is flat and level. Water does not bend. It's called sea level for a reason, folks.
So yeah, guys, I used to have a bullhorn mounted to the center of my billboard, and I absolutely loved it because now I don't have to yell supposedly at people. Now I can just speak through the microphone, which I may be getting at some point again. We will have to see in the near future, but yeah, it was always fun to have that. And the thing is, it plays animal sounds, as in sheep sounds. So I could play the sheep sounds that they are used to hearing by themselves.
When you're on the spot. That's the way it is. That's the way it is. Bring my airplane. I can show how an airplane doesn't work on the ball. So, yeah, it means it's flat. Yeah, it means it's flat. Yeah. Your horizon is horizontal, you know that? Yeah, it means it's flat. Airplanes don't account for Earth's curvature. Do the research.
We would fall off the Earth if it wasn't round.
Oh, because space is real, right? No, you are. Have fun losing your 200 pounds. Ask your parents for the truth. Santa Claus is not real. Sure, go ahead. Santa Claus is fake. Don't trust your parents. They lie to you all the time. Well, how long does it take a picture? Take the picture. Hey, airplanes can't fly around the ball. Do the research. It's all Photoshop. Your parents lie to you all the time. It's okay. They're kids. What can you do? They're kids. I'm sorry. If you're overweight, I can't handle it. I can't keep my mouth shut. I'm sorry. Do something about it. That's all I can say. Do something about it. Don't. You're gonna throw a ball at me now. You know what's stupid is lying to your children. Do you want me to tell them the truth right now about Christmas? Oh, that's interesting. Triple digit IQ now. Oh. That's a good one. This is where all the smart people are. Dumb people go over there. And like whatever, man. This is where the smart people are. Don't open your fucking door. That's fucking illegal, you asshole. You can't open your door in traffic. If I tear it off, it's not my fault. Stupid limousine driver. Get real. Oh, I went in the mud. I just washed the car. with that? It's never closed. What is up with that? All day for the curvature. This is a pretty good microphone. What does that say? I don't even know how to pronounce that. I've been through like 3 or 4 microphones. This is probably the best one yet. It was only like $20 on Amazon. So. And I fixed my billboard, which is fantastic. I am looking for the curvature, guys. I have never seen any curvature anywhere. No curvature. Yeah. Oh, I don't. Don't say that in front of the ladies looking for curvature. That might be the wrong thing to say. Oops. And Gozali 24. Can you please pay attention to the facts? Mellow, yellow blue sign like the stand with flat earth. Smile. Who's downtown here? Oh, we got some. Don't forget to add in the curvature rate, 8 inches per mile. That's a plane surveyor. Make sure it's level, brothers. That's funny. See, nobody goes downtown anymore. That's good because downtown is a waste of time. There's hardly anybody down here. Looking for the curvature of the earth, folks. There is no curvature anywhere. The horizon is horizontal, and NASA uses Photoshop just for your entertainment. There are no real photographs of Earth from space. Not one. It's all cartoons. There's no photographs of Earth from space. Space does not exist. It's only in your mind. This is an interesting question. That's not like cut the lawn again already, is it? Oh. Can we hear more on the news phone call between you and Bob? What if CAA is watching now? I'm not sure exactly what you're asking. Yeah. My plan is to go to the park sometime this week, maybe. It's supposed to rain, I think, Thursday, Friday, or something. That's an infantile response, is it not? When somebody just kind of like, the earth isn't flat. That's hilarious. Bring up the smiles. Bring up the smiles. All right.
moving on, guys. Glad to see you guys all there. We got Flip Flap, Sea Lightning, Mad About a Shape, Clary, and so what else? So yeah, going through all the street activism history. You know, I need to do. Let's see what we got here for videos. We could play this and move into clouds. Let's play this one. We got another video here. We'll just go back and watch a cool video here.
Chord. Yes. There you go. And then after this video, I'll take some snapshots with the screenshots with the P1000 on that video, and obviously review the pictures on my computer. Absolutely beautiful. This is the best part.
So again, perspective. The sun is not actually in the clouds. It's due to perspective. It's like looking at an overpass bridge and you're looking further half a mile down the road. And the telephone poles are below the bridge. They're not physically below the bridge. They appear to be lower due to the distance that you see them at. And again, for those of you who think that the sun is a reflection or that it's on the exterior of the dome, you're going to have to explain this video here to me, because if the sun is a projection or above the firmament, you're going to have to explain where the clouds are. Thank you very much for paying attention.
You're late. I already played it, McToon, earlier. Probably how long? It was about 40 minutes into this live stream. SpaghettiOs! Maybe the cow wants some SpaghettiOs. I can hear him over in the field. And there goes the sun bye-bye. If the thing will focus.
And we have a very sensational presentation right now to happen. Whoops. Not right now because I didn't put the video up. We will be watching a very fantastic, hilarious video of Flat Earth Fokker going bonkers with the bullhorn that he has in his hands. And we will check that out just very momentarily here. Fuck off, Jesus.
the bus. It's like late night.
It's a late night bus, but the earth is flat, people.
Damage control. Pay your taxes, Goya.
Ice cream made me cold, though.
Turn on the heat.
Turn on the heat. The sun is 93 million miles away. We are on the dark side. The earth is run to the dark side. We're cold.
Watch out for the poles. I see them.
I'm sorry. We got no sun. Is this battery died? Not only is the sun 93 million miles away, we are facing away from the sun. We have no heat. Turn your heater on. Nuclear fusion of the sun is not moving us left. Is that what the sun is? Nuclear fusion. Please bring on the nuclear fusion. I am cold. Where's the nuclear fusion?
Stop laughing.
Stop laughing. The earth is not flat. You're a moron.
I'm gonna kill myself.
Look at these morons. Earth is flat.
Stop it. Oh my god. What happened to my vape? Oh god. Oh. Stomach hurts. Oh, ice cream. Oh, ice cream. Look the other way and talk. Something about ice cream. Frank high on yellow. What? On yellow cone.
Turn this signal light off.
No, we're giving it a swing.
Oh.
I don't want to burn.
The earth is not flat, you moron.
That's so stupid when we say it. I don't even know how they don't even understand that shit. Oh my god.
Bobby, thank you for the bullhead. This is so fun.
Oh fuck. You're using your phone. I was gonna say text them. Patricia, I need your help.
I know science. I suck the dick of scientists. They can jizz on my face and tell me whatever they want.
Oh fuck.
I believe pseudoscience.
Tell them how water curves. It's kind of cool.
I hail pseudoscience.
Oh my god. Nobody can hear us. We're mainly laughing for ourselves because we're on the highway. Oh, so
I'm just warming up for when we get downtown. So then we.
they can watch tomorrow if they want to watch, or they don't have to watch. Which way should I take? Grandview Highway?
Yeah, guys. So let's see what else I can find. I'm trying to find. I don't even know where it is. Oh, playlist maybe. I don't know. Maybe I get some stuff in there. Three. Oh, there's that one. Wake Ups on Videos. We could play that one. Let's play that one.
You don't see the curvature of the earth. That stuff is flat. You don't see the curvature of the earth. That stuff is flat. That stuff is flat. You don't see the curvature of the earth. That stuff is flat. You don't see the curvature of the earth. That stuff is flat. That stuff is flat.
All right, we'll keep going. We're gonna keep her going, guys. We gotta get. I got another one from the Denver conference. Nice video here, talking with one of the Canadian buddies. We'll just keep her going, and then we'll go back to some more street activism on the bridge, and we'll go from there on the overpass in Regina, Saskatchewan.
Hey, we're cool. Hey,
Two Canadians from Canada.
two Canadians in the United States, just loving it. It's amazing here. What a great weekend.
Where's your wife?
My wife is
She's in the hot tub.
downstairs. She's not in the hot tub. She's downstairs. If she's in the hot tub, I'm gonna be hot tub, hopefully. But no, downstairs. What a great time.
Wow.
Love hanging out with my buddy Mike. Met him in
3 years
Raleigh,
ago.
3 years,
No.
2 years ago.
Edmonton.
Last year.
Edmonton, a few months ago.
That's it?
August, yeah.
Oh shit! Seems like I don't know you forever. Guess we get along that good.
Yeah,
That's
for
awesome.
sure. Yeah,
Eh,
it was just, no, wait. Yeah, it was
yeah,
just
it was
Edmonton.
Edmonton. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
August. So, anyways, met my bro in August
From Regina.
from the conference, and we're good friends. My wife and I know him very well. 'Cause
And
he treats people with respect.
Do you live near those other people from Ontario?
No, we don't know anybody. Mac lives
In Vancouver.
Mac Fokker lives in Vancouver. Adrian lives in Calgary. So we got a John guy. He lives in Toronto.
Okay.
He texts me, but that's even
Mhm.
still 4 hours away. So
What is it? Flat Earth City?
don't know what that is.
Oh, but it's a guy.
It's a guy.
Yeah, he does YouTube stuff. I think.
Oh, okay.
I think that's
Don't
his
know.
name.
No, we're pretty good. I'm from a small town, so
Small
I'm
town.
at
Like
6,000
how
people.
big? About that big?
It's pretty damn small. So probably that big.
What's it called again?
Perth?
Perth?
Perth, Ontario is where
Yeah, I
I
think I've
come
heard.
from.
Perth from Australia.
No, not Australia. I've been to, no, I haven't been to Perth, Australia, but I was in Australia, but not to Perth because that'd be boring.
I knew you'd be upside down.
I'd be so upset. So I can't handle it.
I don't know.
I gotta be
how-
right side up.
See, the elevator works here because you go up and down. But what do you do when you go to?
Australia.
If you
yeah,
want to, if you want to go to the
I was there
third
for a
floor,
year. It was very confusing.
yeah, if you want to go to
You
the
stand
third,
on your head and you go up.
if you want to go to the third floor
It's
in
very
a-
awkward.
in a hotel,
You gotta do handstand.
you push down.
And then you go up. It is odd. It is a little bit weird. I did it for a year.
And people get many
we get very confused there.
many nosebleeds because everybody's upside down.
Exactly.
Blood rushes right to your brain. Your eyes pop out. Nose bleeds, guys.
That's right. That's right, mate. Anyways, I gotta go
Yeah.
downstairs. I gotta find my wife.
Give her.
That's all I say. I gotta find my wife. She
Yeah,
always
yeah.
takes off.
You,
on me.
you say that in Walmart. I gotta find my wife.
I gotta find my wife.
Where is she in Walmart?
Exactly. No, I'm all out. I go aside, sit on the bench,
Yeah,
wait for her. Here
for hours.
for hours.
Yeah, you bring a pillow next time.
Anyways, I love Mike. Just so you know, I'm from Canada. He's
Canada
Canadian.
rules. U.S. drools.
That's right. Good friends.
Canada's cold.
He knows my wife, and they're good friends. We know Mac from
Yeah.
Canada. We're all good friends.
Yeah.
So you know what? Let's keep this stuff going.
Yeah, yeah.
Absolutely.
Awesome. Keep it real, man.
Keep it real.
Keep it real and
Keep it
flat.
real, brother.
Just keep it flat.
No, keep it real. Not flat. Just keep it real.
Don't keep it real and flat,
And flat.
bro.
I love you, brother. You take care, eh?
Order me a pizza. I'm hungry.
You order yourself.
You push down in a
You
hotel.
gotta do handstand.
You push down.
And then you go up. It is odd. It is a little bit weird. I did it for
Down. But what do you do when you go to?
Australia.
If you
Yeah,
want to, if you want to go to the
I was
third
there for
floor,
a year. It was very confusing.
yeah, if you want to go to
You
the
stand
third,
on your head and you go up.
if you want to go to the third floor
It's
in
very
a-
awkward.
in a hotel,
You gotta do handstand.
you push down.
And then you go up. It is odd. It is a little bit weird. I did it for a year.
And people get many
we get very confused there.
many nosebleeds because everybody's upside down.
Exactly.
Blood rushes right to your brain. Your eyes pop out.
Exactly.
Blood rushes right to your brain. Your eyes pop out. Nose bleeds, guys.
That's right. That's right, mate. Anyways, I gotta go
Yeah.
downstairs. I gotta find my wife.
Give her.
That's all I say. I gotta find my wife. She always
Yeah.
takes off.
You,
on me.
you say that in Walmart. I gotta find my wife.
I gotta find my wife.
Where is she in Walmart?
Exactly. No, I'm all out. I go aside, sit on the bench,
Yeah,
wait for her. Here
for hours.
for hours.
Yeah, you bring a pillow next time.
Anyways, I love Mike. Just so you know, I'm from Canada. He's
Canada
Canadian.
rules. U.S. drools.
That's right.
All right, more activism. Let's do it. I gotta get mine. We got another one here. We can sit here all freaking day and do this, man. Now we're gonna show you. I had a big banner on the overpass on the where's the thing here? I do it all, guys. That's what I do. That's what I do. Present screen. Michael A., good to see you there.
Damn, I had a good well, not a good conversation, just a short one. An older gentleman just biked by, and I was trying to figure out this camera. And he said, "You should be smiling more." And I said, I know. I'm still, these zombies are rubbing off on me here.
So this banner that's on the fence here is a 14-foot banner And again, I'm advertising for somebody else. I have no idea why, but it does say Flat Earth 101 on it, and flatearth101.com or something rather. And I'm holding a few signs as people go over the overpass. And when you're heading west here towards the bottom of the screen, you can head over to the university. So it's a good place where people run and walk and bike.
Wake up this guy here too. He's cranking his tunes. Maybe that group of bicyclists will come back. There's half a dozen of them or so. I was all kerfuffled with my camera. But anyways, I was explaining about the camera before over there on the left side of the road there, just in front of us there. Now I was walking by one in a school zone, and all I could hear was all these internal parts moving, and it sounded like it was tracking my every move, or watching me, or listening to me, or whatever you want to call it. But it was even tracking me as I was walking by it. I can't run 50 kilometers an hour. Why is it watching me? I wasn't doing anything. Well, there'll be spy cameras in there too. Who knows what? It's probably recording me as I'm up here right now. Waking up the zombies here. Take the info in slow, nice and slow. I wouldn't want you to hurt yourself.
All right, guys, I'm just going to look for I got a video or two of when they were hooking up the cell phone tower. I walked right up to it because it was laying on the ground. Oh, there it is. Beautiful stealth tower. I got two of them. Which one should I show? I guess both. Let's do both. Let's go back and I'll grab both there. There, so they're on my playlist there. I will go to YouTube. We'll watch these last two videos and then probably call her quits. What am I doing here? Hope everybody's having a fantastic day. Let's check out the cell phone tower on the ground.
Recording this cell phone tower here for you. It's laying on the ground. They're installing another one here beside the stealth tower here. I just want to get some information, record this before they shoot it up in the sky or put it up in the. I'm just recording everything here up close. There's got to be some navigation equipment on here. Some kind of, see if you guys can get this. Get some codes and stuff. We can look them up. Whatever that is upside down.
This is right on the ground for everybody to view. This is sweet. How do you like this, guys? I love it. Look up all these gadgets and see what they do. This is sweet. Sweet, sweet, sweet. I hope I don't get zapped. Hopefully it's not hooked up to anything yet. This is just the interior, just hello. Any natural facts in here? Anybody can tell the truth? If we need to read anything later, I'm just recording this quickly. We can pause the video if we need to read any of these labels. Trying to get everything here for you guys. Got this massive contraption up here. Yikes. Yikes, yikes, yikes. Look at these cables, man. Wow. Yikes. Sweet. So here's some spare equipment just in case we need it. Yikes. What is this shit? Just connectors and stuff. Yay. Was just checking this out for myself. Wasn't sure how exactly all these things were connected and stuff and what exactly is going on here, but now we got an up and close and personal view of everything here. All right, I got another one here too to present you with. It's a couple of minutes. And oops, what do I did I play that one? This is the tower that I just recorded a week ago or so. They put it up, but this is the stealth tower, and it's all open. Check this out. I'm not going to touch any of this crap because yikes. This is what they have told me before, that this is called a stealth tower, and they won't tell me what they program into it. But yeah, there's serious cables running through here. Yikes. So I just on my way to pick up some food for supper and saw this bad boy on the ground. See how this is all hooked up?
A lot of juice going through this boy. I'll go see if there's my flat earth stamps on the pole still. I don't know if you can see them, but it's pretty high. But this is the one that I stamped with flat earth stuff on it, but I don't remember where I did it here. Yeah, this is cool. Let's walk around this thing quickly. I don't want to get in shit. Flat smacked somebody yesterday when I was at my friend's hair salon. There was another guy there. He was asking about my car, why I got flat earth on my car. And I had him thinking about a few things, which is good. Cool. All right, folks, have a wonderful weekend coming up. We'll talk to you soon.
All right, guys. So yeah, hope you enjoyed the videos. This is very about only 1% of what I've done in the past, but we'll just keep showing the old content for now in between my street activism. And there you go, guys. Let's keep it going. This is part 1 of probably 100 that I'll have to do, but we'll just keep rolling, going back and showing people what I've done. Maybe people will get more ideas of what they can do with their own channels too. Maybe give me some suggestions on what to do. Would be perfect. So hopefully you guys have a wonderful rest of your weekend coming up, and we will talk to you all soon. Who are we talking about she all the time? But yeah. Oh, Karen B. We're talking about. Karen B. isn't doing one. Yeah. Well, we'll see how this lawsuit goes. Maybe I might put one on myself and pay for the entire thing. Anyways, we will have to see. Just thinking out loud. That's all I'm doing. All right, guys. Thanks for joining, and we will chit chat with you later. Have a wonderful day.